this road with my head held high. Nothing's ever gonna break the spirit that won't die. And through the dust and pain, I find a way to shine. Living wild and free, this renegade is mine. I am a renegade, and I'm never gonna fade. I am a renegade, hear the freedom that I make. Chasing dreams with my heart, tearing worlds apart. I am a renegade, and I'm never gonna fade.
In all the shadows, skies turn gray. I'm in through the bad ways. Back on the beach, the cast away. Lost in the twilight with big waves.
I'll sit by in a gentle haze, sturges with the master maze. We could run lost in endless days, melancholy in our days. The roads are long beneath the sky, the tales untold and reasons why. Memories in the rear view gonna drive, sturges rolling as the summer dies. Trees hang like shadows over town, their echoes linger all around. In all this light, the stories drown into twilight's familiar sound. In twilight's rays, the riders come. In gems hum a lotus and strong. Underneath the August sky we drum. In the rhythms of the night we come. Off from our towns and neon signs, the city's pulse and whispered lines. Sturgeons whisper through the pines. In the space between we climb the signs. Time stalls like a fading parade. It echoes of engine, screams delayed. Beneath the stars of stormy Spain, melodies and shadows down the cascade. Through the silence of the crowded street, our boots echo shadows meet. Stars twinkle above in the silent beat that Sturgis dreams the riders complete. Deception runs deep, so deep, with secrets he must keep in the heart of the outlaw's creed. Trust is a currency rare indeed. In the midnight hours, solitude grows. Only shadows and whispers know. Through the heat and desert's haze, danger's always just a phase, but his spirit never breaks. In the land of wolves and snakes, every mile a hidden tale of loyalty and betrayal. On a motorbike, he's bound to ride past the lights where shadows hide. In the rush of wind, he finds his grace, leaving no trace in this perilous race. And Saxons on the loose, riding down those twisted roads. Ain't Dax his friend, myself today? In there when music trees, then light and darks to be. For peace did rep our rest away. Saxons on the loose, riding down those twisted roads, in a world that's so unkind. Deep undercover, no one knows. In the smoke and steel of bikers, he's fighting for what's real. The night so wild and free, he's a ghost, a mystery. With the wind as his guide, he'll never be denied. Facing fears with a steely eye, in the land where outlaws lie.
Just ahead must be to a call. Yeah, you can see
the flames go into you. I call passion. Let's go to the heavens and fire. Give all now. Will you? If I was darkness, she was light, and she was day and I was night. And in the thunder of my heart I heard the truth beat. Lost in desire. Oh, can't stop the fire. I want her all the time. All now, and my hunger is bright. Just go to heaven through the windows of your eyes. See the meaning of our lives. Beyond the light, two fates intertwine in a dance they call passion. Lost in desire. Can't stop the fire. If I was darkness, she was light, and she was day and I was night. And in the thunder of my heart I heard the truth beating. I said, can't stop the fire. In desire. Oh, lost in desire.
What's going on there? All right.
I'm going crazy right now. I'm going a little nuts.
What else is new? That's your
Oh my
local
gosh.
song right
I am. Oh my god. Somebody. Okay, I have no minutes on my phone. Oh,
Oh.
hey, how you doing?
Oh. So what's going on? How'd you get on the internet if you have no phone? I suppose is the internet's just working.
I have internet.
Oh, that's
I have
right.
Wi-Fi.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Garden Valley, yes.
Oh,
And
really?
so I'm on Messenger on my phone. And someone keeps suggesting to me all these different things to where she could be able to talk to me on the phone. And I'm like, all of these things I've already tried. They don't work with my phone.
Okay.
I'm getting frustrated because she's blowing up my phone about stuff that I can't do anything about. She's like, me.
Okay, but what's being accepted? What are you talking about? What's going on that's being accepted here? Tell me about it. Tell me a story.
Well, so I don't have minutes on my phone.
Okay.
And I've got one of those prepaid chime cards.
Yeah.
That if I had money on it, I could use that.
Sure.
But I don't have money on it. Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh. I could try enable Wi-Fi calling. Well, I can't do that because my phone is my track phone account is screwy. I don't have room for another app on my phone, like WhatsApp or whatever.
Sure.
I can just wait until the 1st when I have money. But
that's another week from now.
it's 5 days. And it's like, you know what? It's okay. You can message me for 5 days. You can go without talking to me for 5 days. You're going to be all right.
Sure. Well, you realize too that next Monday is a holiday. So if you get anything like direct deposit, it probably won't be until either before or after. So it'll probably be either by the 2nd or the 3rd, probably. Just so you know.
Yeah, that's good to know. But she wants me to like walk 4 blocks away when I've got bronchitis and borrow money from someone to use their credit card and ask them, hey, can I use your credit card to put minutes on my phone and I'll pay you back in a week? Like,
who's this that you're talking about? Your daughter? Or who?
No. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that part. But
okay.
I mean, there's a good reason she wants to get a hold of me. But look, dude, you can talk to me very well on Messenger right now. It's
you know what you do? You know what you do? You tell her just come over. Come over. You know,
she's at work.
She's at work. Just come visit anywhere.
She works an hour away.
If it's that important,
and she doesn't have the gas money to run back and forth.
But she has ideas for you to ask random strangers for money.
Well, not a random stranger, a friend, but still.
Well, whatever. I'm just saying, it's just puts you in a puzzle again. You know.
I mean, I've been sick for weeks, dude. I'm like finally just like able to smoke a cigarette without coughing.
That's what I'm confused about. You have bronchitis, but yet you're smoking a cigarette. What's up with that? You shouldn't do that stuff. You know? Just like you don't need alcohol. You know, you think you do, but you really don't. You know?
Hey,
you can
what's in my mouth.
Yeah, you can survive an episode without drinking booze. You know, I've seen you.
I know. It's coffee. It's flavored coffee, though.
Good. Hey, a little pick me up. You know. Hey, I'm having cherry Coke today, so you know.
My mic. Cherry Coke. Oh, cherry Coke. Oh, good for you.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I don't need alcohol to survive an episode. I survive with good stuff.
When you've smoked for 30 years, you know, it gives me something to cough up. Let's put it that way.
That just sounds awful.
Yeah, I know.
Like a terrible.
Well, you know what? I used to smoke a lot of marijuana,
And I used to
Okay,
get
I believe
bronchitis twice a year. Now I hardly smoke it at all, only the cigarettes or gummies, because I realized right before I got bronchitis, I smoked a whole lot of pot, and
Sure.
and that's when I started getting my sinus infection, and then my sore throat, and then it went into my lungs, and that's when it turns into bronchitis. And I don't get it every year anymore, like I used to get it like twice a year. But oh, I cut my hair too.
Oh. Wow. You missed our episode last week, though. You know.
I know. I didn't even tune in, dude. I was so sick. I was trying to sleep, man. I
Well, you
can't
didn't
sleep.
miss
I can't
much.
lay down. I cough if I lay down. But I'm
Yeah,
not coughing when I smoke, so
the thing about it is, like, it's different when I'm not running the board, because it's like they're doing Zoom and they're doing their own thing, and so Dale did a good job producing, but it's like, I felt kind of, kind of left out without being able to do anything really. I gave a few orders, but it didn't really go my way, so it's like, hey. But we're gonna probably do one more episode over there on my birthday episode on the 29th. But I brought my nephew and I brought my friend John with, and I know Mad Dog was kind of pissed because he didn't see his videos of the AI stuff or on TikTok, but TikTok just, they want to make sure that the videos are as clear as can be. So that's why I like the studio videos a lot better because they're easier to do the clips on. It seems like, Anyway, so. But it was going to anniversary show that the guy that we were supposed to have on the show couldn't make it at all because Zoom wasn't
really,
Zoom wasn't working for him. So last year we had 4 people on the show that were guests, and this year we had none. It was supposed to be a big anniversary show, so
wow.
but it's okay though. What's going on, Mad Dog? Turn up your volume.
Hello,
Hold on.
can't hear you.
My speaker.
Hello, hello, I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Good.
Yeah,
Oh, we're good now. We're good now.
Yeah, that's that extra. That's that damn speaker I have. That extra speaker.
Sure. Well, we hear you now. That's all that matters.
You can hear me now. I can't hear you, Joe.
Yeah, you friggin' jag off. Come on now.
Friggin' jag off. That's what I got on. Got my friggin' jag off shirt on.
Well, it's nice to be kind of back, in the shape of things. I had a big update on my computer, so hopefully everything should be running smoother now than it did before. I don't know why. A couple weeks ago, I was throwing out, not throwing out of StreamYard, but throwing out of Google Chrome was actually funny. And I don't know what the hell was going on. I never really been kicked out of Chrome or what I'm doing with the show. So, yeah, but it should be good now, hopefully.
Oh, I just remembered. Okay. Yeah, so I've been sleep deprived.
Sleep deprived.
You know,
Oh,
I'm a T still. How many have you been sick?
He's been sick a while, but yes, he still smokes like it's healthy.
Still sucking on them cancer sticks.
Yeah,
That's right. That's right.
I
God bless cancer.
right.
Not
So
really.
I was like looking at your thing and like,
Oh, thank you.
just kidding.
You were looking at that thing?
No,
Yeah. Thanks for noticing. I watched it for you.
it was so tiny. I almost didn't see it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. His or mine?
He watched it
Oh,
for you.
It's like, what it is? What
He
it is?
watched it.
I'm like, what it is? That's not. Oh, jive. Right. I forgot because I'm sleeping.
Yeah, we're gonna
For you.
Well, yeah. You're welcome, Bad Dog. My joke of the day. My one-liner of the day. Yes, we're going to learn a little bit of a new language tonight. We're going to speak a little jive. So I was watching Airplane. I thought, well, this would be kind of funny if it was just actual real language. And I think it kind of is kind of harmlessly. Like what a lot of African Americans speak the way. Another word for ebonic, kind of, but it's kind of more 70s slang kind of stuff. So we're going to be doing that a little bit later on as well. Depending on, like what time the guest gets here, because I told him he could either come on at 5 or he could come on at 6:30, whatever he felt like he wanted to. So If you don't come within the first hour, then we'll figure it out. But then he'll come at 6:30. I sent him a reminder too, so this is a Elvis tribute guy, but he's also done like Johnny Cash and all types of performers. I met him.
Thank you very much.
When I was in South Dakota, and I figured since it's been it'll be 48 years now since Elvis died, I think. Or
Yes, he died.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to go get my Elvis glasses.
Oh, I just to let you know, I might be up and disappearing once in a while, just because I am watching a kid right now, but this child
Is it the kid that I met?
Himself.
Is it the kid that I met? Well, he's fine. You should have him come on the show. I think he would be a lot of fun.
Well, yeah, but he can't be upstairs because I smoke up here.
Okay.
He's allergic to cigarette smoke. But I've got at 6 o'clock, I got to make sure he eats, and at 7 o'clock, I got to make sure he.
Well, we'll be done by 7 for sure.
Okay.
We're going to go past that.
I'm not letting this bad boy back up again because I didn't finish it.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
I should go get my Elvis glasses. I bought Elvis glasses.
Well, go right ahead. You got time.
They're in my car. I'm going to go get them.
Go get them.
Thank you very much.
I'll continue to keep it entertaining Mama T and wash my thing for her.
Yeah, wash your thing.
I'll rewatch it again.
If I rub it, will it get bigger?
Yes.
That's what my wife says. What are you doing in the shower? I said, I'm washing myself really fast.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe it'll grow or something.
That's what I was gonna send you. I'm gonna send you something funny that I want you to play on the show tonight if we get a chance.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine with me.
I'm sending it to the group chat. I'm sending it to the group chat.
Okay. See if there's something funny here.
Well, it's freaking hilarious. It's one of those adult stories, or like little kid stories, but
yeah, I see it. I see it. Oh, looks like our guest is going to kick off the hour here. Yep, that's fine.
Plus, if you want an original one from me, I do actually have a clip of me reading one of those little stories.
Well, maybe that might be your segment. Maybe I might pick you for the next time, because we're going to be watching those videos.
I got to find it. I'm not sure what I did with it. I know it's recorded, and I'm pretty sure it's on Facebook somewhere. I just have... It's from when I went to Williston. The book was in my sister's bathroom, and I had to read it to everybody.
That's fine. That's fine. Well, let me change the date here real quick before we do our intro here, because got lots of new stuff going on here a little bit. Since I've been trying to do things differently a little bit with the show, as far as like just the things that I've been trying to edit. Make it look a little bit more professional-ish, the best that I can.
It looks like you got one of those powder wigs on.
What? Oh, yeah. Because I'm closer to it. It's just because of the way the cameras are, and because of the background and everything. It's the same camera I haven't used since the start of the show. So, but all right, we're gonna play a little intro here, and we'll be right back. Starting season 5, episode number 4 of Renegade Radio. Then everybody will just come in when they can, I guess.
I've been rolling down this road with my head held high. Nothing's ever gonna break a spirit that won't die. And through the dust and pain, I find a way to shine. Living wild and free, this renegade is mine. I am a renegade, and I'm never gonna fade. I am a renegade, hear the freedom that I make. Chasing dreams with my heart, tearing worlds apart. I am a renegade, and I'm never gonna fade.
I got 100,000 $12 for some leftover cream corn. I never knew corn was worth so much.
That's right. Corn is at an all-time high, and you can turn your unused corn into money with Cash for Corn.
I'm not grilling corn on the cob this 4th of July. That'd be like burning money.
We'll send you a postage-paid Ziploc bag. Just fill it, send it back to us, and Cash for Corn will pay you promptly.
Sure, I spend a little extra time in the bathroom, but picking out the corn is like writing myself a check.
Don't flush away thousands of dollars. Call Cash for Corn now.
Today I'm going to teach you how to speak Midwestern again. First, you're going to need to learn how to defend the weather like it is your own child. If it's freezing cold out, we'll just say, you know, it wouldn't be so bad if it weren't for the wind. If it's extremely hot out, we'll defend the heat. No, it's not the heat that'll get you. It's the humidity. And if it's raining cats and dogs, we'll say, this rain's been good for the farmers, though. They needed it. We love that we're from the Midwest, so we pretend like the weather doesn't suck. It's how we bond with other Midwesterners. Bad weather brings us together. Next, we're going to learn a word that initiates the infamous Midwest goodbye. Welp. It's part of a simple formula. Welp plus sigh plus knee slap equals Midwest goodbye. And if you really want to get the people going, you throw in a, well, I suppose. Now this is going to start 30 minutes of small talk and the Midwest goodbye shuffle as you inch towards the door. Well, better, ooh, nice weather we're having. Pretty nice winter. Well, how's work going? And a few hours after that initial welp, you will finally get going. So the lesson here is you always got to plan for at least an hour of the Midwest goodbye. Next, you need to learn that in the Midwest, we measure by minutes, not miles. If someone asks, say, do you know how far it is from Dubuque to Cedar Falls? You got to say, oh yeah, it's about an hour and a half. And never ever say, yeah, it's about 100 miles. It makes perfect sense. When you pull something up on the GPS, you don't care how many miles away it is. You care how long it's going to take you to get there. You can't see 60 miles, but you know how long an hour feels. I honestly think the rest of the country needs to adopt this. Pronto. Next, you need to learn how to accept a compliment, and trust me, it is ugly. Midwesterners stink at accepting compliments. When someone pays you a compliment, you just gotta deflect. Someone says, oh hey, I like that shirt. You gotta follow it up with, oh yeah, I actually got it on sale. Hole in the sleeve, stain on the back. But we don't do this because we're ungrateful. We appreciate the compliments, we really do. We just don't know how to emotionally handle people saying nice things. Finally, we gotta talk Midwest phrases and what they mean. First off, oofta. We use this when we want to express any emotion. Frustration, surprise, amazement, doesn't matter. Oofta works. Then you got geez Louise, and we just use that in the exact same scenarios as oofta. Yeah, it's just the same as geez, but we decide to add a Louise at the end. I think it's because we like rhymes. We also say the word finagle, which is just another way to say sneak. You hear it said like this. Oh, how'd you finagle your way in here? Another fun one is jeet, which is just mashing all the words did you eat together. Did you eat? Did you eat? Jeet? See? Well, I suppose I better get going. And if you stuck around this long, you might as well have a Midwest goodbye with each other in the comments. Oh, before you go, you see the basketball team this year? They're doing pretty.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, darn you betcha. Well,
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Oh, what's going on there, Dave? How's it going there, my friend? I don't hear you at all. You got your mic on there? Can you hear us at all?
Ben?
Your mic, little red button.
No, it's not. He's not muted, but maybe the cord is loose or something.
That could be.
Can you hear us? Yeah. Maybe it's the cord or something.
He'll come back in.
Yeah, you might have to click
Is that our
button
guest?
and
That's our guest, yeah.
that Midwest talk though. That's funny because I literally just said, "Oh, my friend, she works an hour away."
Yes, that's
Stop eating.
All right.
Oh goodness. And I did. And when I went downstairs, I refilled my mug with coffee. But then I grabbed this can out of the fridge.
Coffee.
There's only one can left.
Oh, Mountain Dew. Perfect.
I
Yeah.
bought me a bottle of Crown Royal for tonight, but I can't drink it. I got to go work out after.
Yeah, I drank all mine already. How you doing, Dave? Can we hear you yet?
No.
Okay,
No.
go to the bottom of your screen, and there's a little microphone thing with an arrow next to it. Hit the little arrow and make sure that you're selected on the right microphone.
Yeah, that could probably would help a little bit. I would say probably.
Yeah, because it'll say like default microphone, like that whatever your computer is default. This if you hit the gear button where the settings are, it'll bring you to everything that's actually connected to your computer. And if you don't see your microphone that you're trying to talk into connected on there in the list, you might want to try unplugging it and plugging it back in again.
Yeah.
That's the extent of my technical knowledge.
Can she hear us?
Huh?
You have the techno will-how because you done this stuff with Bob, in his studio. So
Yeah.
I remember that. All right. Yeah,
You can do it, Dave. I have faith in you.
we're just waiting for everybody else too. I don't know where everybody else is at.
Yeah, really. It's 6:06. It should be on.
Yeah, some people, time means nothing.
Now, me, I got to be a half hour early. Everything I do.
Yeah, no, you're fine. You're fine.
Wait, what? I could swear I heard you cut in and out.
Well, don't swear now.
The fuck, I can't swear here now?
No, you can swear.
Hit that little microphone. You see the microphone on the bottom? Does it have a slash through it?
No,
That's just wonderful. Technology is so wonderful sometimes.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, you can
Do
hear
sign
us.
language.
Yeah. Well, anyway, while we're waiting for Dave to get his audio working here, last week had a great time. Well, I don't know. I was waiting for John to get in here and tell him about this because I met John last week when we were doing the show and everything, and we went to the races on Friday, and it was okay, but my brother-in-law definitely picked some bad seats because $54 just to get dirt thrown at you, pretty much. I got it. Oh.
Anything there?
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
Hey, you figured it out. Hey, Dave, you're
I knew you could do it.
Well, you can hardly tell that I've been in the business 60 years, I guess.
No, that's great. You definitely we hear you good now. How's everybody going?
All right.
Long time no see. It's been quite a while, we'll say.
Oh, yeah, Sturgis.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't live in Sturgis anymore, or in South Dakota anymore. I moved back to Minnesota about 7 years ago.
Yeah, I've been watching you.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed. That's kind of why I figured I'd get a hold of you because it's been a while since we talked and you see what I've been up to, and I figured, well, we got to have you on, and you're still doing your thing, so yeah, welcome to Renegade Radio.
I had a gig this afternoon, but I drove pretty fast to get home here.
Aw, you were speeding because of us? That's so sweet.
That's my story.
Well,
Sticking to it, eh?
That's good.
That's
good.
it.
Yeah. Well, welcome to Renegade Radio there, Dave. I mean, we're honored to have you on because this guy, has done a lot of tributes over the course of time, and I met him in South Dakota. He actually came to the house I was living at the time with my friend Reb, and I believe, what was that? Was that like 10 years ago, about or so? Or do you remember at all what that was?
Oh, it has to be. It has to be 10 years ago.
Thank you.
Yeah, I missed the last couple Sturgis events, but it was 10 years ago, I'm sure.
Yeah. Because I know that was the last time first and last time I ever saw you. You came to the house. We did the interview in studio, and then you went on and did whatever it is that you do. And I we kept in contact, but we never really did anything else afterwards. So, but no,
You know how many people had the pleasure of saying what you just said?
A lot, probably.
How many people had the pleasure of saying that's the first and last time I ever saw you?
Probably the best thing you ever did, huh?
Well, I don't mean that as a bad thing. I mean, we should have done a lot more stuff than we ever did. I should have had you come back and do more things, but I don't know. I just never thought about it. I guess. Normally it's nice to have a guest come back.
All my ex-wives. All my ex-wives say that.
Bet they do.
Well, you're Elvis, so I mean that's kind of expected, I guess.
You like my Elvis glasses for that?
Comes with the territory.
Yeah,
those are way cool.
So how you
got them out of the
been?
Elvis shop.
What's been new in your life, and since the last time we spoke? I'm sure you've done a lot of shows and survived COVID and among everything else, and still rocking and rolling. It looks like, huh?
Well, and it's so nice to be working again after COVID. I mean, that was a scary time for me. And I wasn't even scared of COVID. I was scared of going broke without the music business.
Yeah, right.
That was really tough on musicians everywhere. That's the one thing about this guy here.
Yeah.
He went and he owned a club. He was little Bobby was a blues musician, and he owned a club here in town. And he went through the state and got special permits so that he could stay open during COVID and give musicians a place to play.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't believe all the different people that had to come.
If anything should be essential, it should be live music. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And it was funny.
I see little Bobby stuff on Facebook. I think it's kind of cool.
Cool.
Yeah, the late great little Bobby. He passed away last year, and it was kind of a shock to everybody. I mean, regardless of his health or whatever, it was a shock. We were all surprised. We're almost as surprised as when Elvis died. So surprising.
It says he really died though.
Oh,
my God. If you're a conspiracy
48 years ago.
Yeah.
Well,
so what made you?
You want me to show you my map? I can show you my map of the flat Earth.
Sure. Well, like what made you want to be an Elvis tribute artist? I mean, what about Elvis's lifestyle that you enjoyed so much?
It was just purely by accident. I was a drummer back then in 1965, and we were playing a neighborhood party, and they requested an Elvis song, and I was the only one in the band who knew the words to it, so I came out front, and it was such an experience. I never went back there. I stayed out front.
Nice.
Yes. I was surprised a little bit that you're getting the attention.
See, that was when the Beatles were. Yeah, it's and the reaction to people, and that was 12 years before Elvis died, so it's been a long road. Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine. No, it's one of those things because I watched that Elvis movie that came out a couple of years ago, and I thought they did a pretty good job of telling the story, but I just can't believe that a guy that's smart enough like Elvis would need a manager that was so corrupt and everything, to do the things that he did to him and not get fully in jail for it or anything like that or whatever. That's kind of a weird deal.
Well, it's funny. It's a funny thing with Colonel Parker. It's good and bad. If there was no Colonel Parker, there might not even have been an Elvis. You can look at it that way as a business standpoint. But
Sure.
the Colonel was a problem gambler and owed a lot of people a lot of money. That's why he started to take advantage of Elvis in the later years.
Yeah,
Well, I knew there had to be some
more.
kind of reason.
There would have been a lot more of an estate to leave the kids and everything if it wasn't for him. But if it was, also on the other hand, if it wasn't for him, there wouldn't have been an estate in the first place. So
What other voices? What other people do you do?
Yeah, he was a. Oh, I do everybody from Hank Williams Sr. to Jelly Roll these days.
Jelly roll, I love Jelly roll.
I eat a couple here and there.
Yeah, looks like it.
Thanks, buddy.
I've got to roast you a little bit,
And
Yeah.
most recently, I had to do, of course, my Ozzy Osbourne tribute.
Oh, yeah.
I do the last song he ever did, which is "Mama, I'm Coming Home."
Oh, great song.
Yeah, that's still kind of a surprise that we lost Ozzy. It's just like, I mean, we knew that, like everybody's going to go eventually, but it's like, it just sucks, when they do, because you just don't know when and you can't plan for it. You can try, but it's like,
I
think I got another 30, 40 years left, so it's like, oh, I guess not.
I don't believe he was surprised, if you want to know the truth.
Sure.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, but I feel like
Yeah,
maybe
with the Parkinson's and that he had, it was tough.
it was just weird that he was able to actually finish his last concert that he wanted to do, and then it happened. I mean, that's weird to me. Because if it would have been like
that was the last song he ever sang was "Mama, I'm Coming Home."
Sure, but the fact that he got to actually do his last concert and then he passed away a few weeks later, that's the part I find weird. Because if it would have been like a few months later or a year later or something, okay, but the fact that it happened so right after, it's like, wow.
And he raised a ton of money at that concert too.
Yeah,
for charity.
That's
You
right.
ever see, have you seen Willie Nelson lately?
I think it was 190 million.
Wow.
Okay.
Have you seen Willie Nelson lately? He's on his last leg too.
No, but he's up there. He's 92.
Right.
Yeah.
So they say that alcohol is a preservative. Apparently marijuana.
And the way the song is, he's going to live forever because of his music. So that's pretty smart of him.
He's on the road again.
My friend Screaming Sam over here, who's kind of the co-founder of Renegade Radio, he also did a Sam Kinison tribute. Which, if you follow along, you kind of probably already know that already. But in case you didn't know, you should show him a picture of you, because he'll from one tribute artist to another,
Cool.
Yeah, that's Sam. That's John right there. There's Screaming Sam.
Gotcha. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But yeah.
Another song Willie just did not too long ago was "Woke Up Still Not Dead."
Sure. So, when you do your tribute act, you do a lot of different singers and stuff. But what's a common playlist for you? I suppose you focus a lot on the hit songs. You kind of don't go into anything deep at all, I suppose, and it's just kind of, or do you kind of blend stuff around a little bit?
Well, it all depends. I used to do when our famous singer would die, I would want to do a tribute song that weekend at that show. But now it's hard to keep up because they're going so fast.
They're dropping like flies, man. For real.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, that's good though, and I suppose is Elvis the biggest one that you do, or I suppose as far as more of the songs, or do you just kind of mix it up and give everybody a variety of stuff?
I mixed it up. I would tell you that for a solo act, I have probably more variety than most. That's for sure.
Yeah.
because I just, I'll go from Elvis to Willie Nelson, and then I'll do a Post Malone song or Jelly Roll. My plan is they never know what's coming next.
So you do the younger artists and everything, huh?
Where are you out of, Dave? Where do you
Yes.
where do you
I know that's hard to imagine, but
What's up, John?
well, right now I'm in Manitowoc, Wisconsin this time of year, but I go back on the road in the fall. I go out to Phoenix and I do shows in Branson about once every 2 months.
Branson.
I
Oh,
do a lot of Wisconsin. Yeah.
I used to go to Branson when I was a kid. There was Chisas. That was like probably 35 years, 40 years ago, 35 years ago, something like that. And there was this lady that came out on stage and she did all the different ones. I've Been Everywhere, Man was one of her best performances, and
She was responsible for a star named Shoji Tabuchi there. She brought him in town.
Yeah.
And he was one of the biggest things that ever hit Branson. Japanese fiddle player. Big star in Branson, but outside the city limits, nobody ever heard of him.
I remember my grandparents taking me to her show, and the next time I went to visit them, I asked if we could go, and I guess she had hurt herself on stage. She dropped down and did the splits and broke her tailbone or something like that.
She got stuck to the floor.
She was quite a lady. I really liked her. She had so much personality, and she would do anything for you, knowing that you were an entertainer.
That's great. Crazy to hear that. So where are you the most popular then? When it comes to doing these type of shows, what style of event is the one that you enjoy the most, or that people really like you? I'm sure they enjoy it all, but your most where you get the biggest crowds.
Well, county fairs and other music festivals. I did cruise ships for a little bit. I didn't really like that because they treated musicians like they were the janitor on a cruise ship.
Oh wow!
Oh really?
They just hired help.
Yeah, you get all the quarters for the entertainers on a cruise ship are way down in the bowels of the ship. You're not supposed to visit with any passengers, all that kind of stuff. So they really don't treat their people, their entertainers good.
Yeah,
That's
and you're
weird.
probably playing in 3 different bands while you're on the ship too, because we were just on one and you saw them do the Beatles one night, and then they'd do something else the next night, and heck, they might even have another job like bussing tables when they're not when gigging on stage. But yeah.
That's crazy. I would figure out a ship, especially you'd be treated like a rock star at least. At least. I mean, how they have wrestling cruise ships, and they get treated pretty good.
For the audience, I mean, if the audience likes you, you are a star for that point in time, and it's kind of fun. I'm not sorry that I did it, but I would not commit any long-term time to it again. Because I know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I turned down a cruise ship one time.
Why? You think it was going to sink?
Yeah.
Jesus.
They wanted me I'm afraid of cruise ships, so I don't want to do it.
I've been on them all over the world.
You got to visit a lot of cool places. That's the first time I ever went to Cancun. Jamaica was on a cruise ship.
I've been to Greece and Italy and Croatia and all over up and down that area on a ship. That was pretty cool. That was But it was like 3 weeks.
That's a positive side of it, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So when the rally, during the rally, what are some of your hot spots during the rally that you like to play? And I'll let Marty ask the next question.
I love the RV parks. They get such a party group there. Buddy of mine, his name was Ed. He had Rush No More Campground, and that was a party place. And great guy, great people there, and there's always great entertainment.
And then after the show, they always bring you to their campsites and hand you a guitar and say, "Hey, let's jam out a little bit."
No, I'm
Trailer
old.
parks, huh?
I'm sleeping by then.
Take you to a trailer park. You only got with the set of teeth there, huh?
Well, no. Well, what I mean, because I remember when I met you 10 years ago when you were coming up for the rally, and I think you had some shows booked for the RV parks. I remember.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That those are fun places because everybody's, they're there to party. They've already been downtown and saw that, so then they come back and this is where they kind of relax and party for the rest of the night.
And the Black Hills are such a beautiful place. It's just like everywhere you go, it's just like wow. It's just
yeah,
work
it really is. It really is.
When's the last time you ever? I mean, have you ever done any gigs close to like our area here in northern Minnesota? Because we're close to like Grand Forks and Fargo. Somewhere anyway.
I mean, it seems like a long time ago. I was up at Brainerd. I think I was up there. I think they had a big car show up there or something, if I remember right. But that was a long time ago, yeah.
You ever make your way to Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh, yes. There's a big corporation there. Westinghouse Corporation had me do one of their parties up there in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I know Westinghouse real well. Yeah.
In Michigan, in Cooperstown, Michigan, or Coopersville, or Cooperstown, one of the two, where Del Shannon was from, or Charles Wade Westover was born. They do a Del Shannon Days events where they have like a car show and have a bunch of tribute artists and stuff.
Yeah.
And my friend James Popenhagen does a lot of the Del Shannon cover songs or whatever. So, you ever do that at all?
Well, I did actually an event similar to that. They had the Buddy Holly event in Clear Lake, South Dakota.
Okay.
Not Clear Lake, Clear Lake, Iowa.
Iowa, yeah, ballroom, yeah. I've yet to experience that. I would love to at one time in my life. I love Buddy Holly.
Yeah.
Love him. Well, we appreciate you, Dave. I mean, I don't want to take up too much of your time since you're a busy guy and everything. But
yeah, I'm sorry. I seem to be bogging down your broadcast here with some kind of delay on this end, but I appreciate you guys asking me on.
Oh, no problem.
No,
we're honored, man.
Enjoyed you.
Yeah, this is great.
Enjoyed you, man. That was cool.
I'm just glad that you're still doing this because I was always wondering about you and all that. I was, always going to.
Well, that's because other than this, I'm totally unemployable, I think.
You should be retired and living the good life, my friend. That's what you should be doing.
I don't know. I missed the memo. I don't know how I got so late to the party, but my apologies.
Well, Mark Twain said, "Find something you love doing, and you'll never have to work a day in your life."
That's right. That's right.
True. That's true.
Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely.
Yeah. One day we'll get there.
I think I did find it. I retired. I think I'll do that the rest of my life.
Yeah.
If I ever grow up to retire, I think I'll remember that.
Yeah.
My mom, when I was little, my mom asked me, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" And I said, "A musician." She says, "You can't do both."
Go up and do
All right, man. Well, we appreciate you, brother, and thanks again for being on the show.
Peace out. Thank you, guys.
Man.
Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too.
All right, man. Good to see you.
See you there.
All right, there you go. That was Dave Ellert there, Mr. Jukebox Dave, as they call him now. Back in the day, he was just the Elvis tribute guy. I remember he was one of the ones that I found online and that was coming to the rally, and I thought, you know what, let's have him on, because he's still doing it. And at that time, I don't know, because today we got those videos to show, and I already know which one I like the most. I'm going to pick a winner of who I thought did the better job. I can already tell you which one I thought did put the most effort in, because I watched them all. Yeah, in fact, we'll probably just do that right now.
What do you win? What do you win?
What do you win?
A trip to where?
You get to pick the winner. The winner gets to pick the next person to do the next segment.
Now, if you do mine, whenever you're ready to do mine, I like to like.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Well, let's do it. Let's do it first here.
If I got to do it next week, Frank, I got to send you all the clips to mine. You got to put it together.
Oh, see, I'm not picking this time. The winner will get to pick whoever he chooses. You know, so
okay, but you got to do it for me because I can't do it in the same time. Yeah.
So the next time the
can't
person
do
goes,
but you know, next Monday is a holiday too. Are you going to still do a show?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I might be a little bit late to the show because I'll be
Yeah,
away.
I got all kind of people at my house next Monday too.
Yeah, I'll be away. I'll be gone next Monday, but I'll be back. I'll have to do the show from the road.
Oh, I thought everybody would be around for Labor Day. I thought, you know, that's I guess we never
because that's what everybody
bring my
does.
whole family on.
Stays at home. Yeah,
no, I mean
that's what everybody does. Stay home on the holiday.
No, I don't know. I don't know what you guys do. Well, 2 years ago, when Sam and I were just doing the show by ourselves, we did a Labor Day episode. So
we did.
Yeah, we did. You were outside at the time. Remember? You were like, it was the first time you did an outside show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, because my family's inside, so I went outside, so I wouldn't be.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Well, I mean, we don't have to do a show. I mean, if it's just if nobody's going to be here, I'm not going to do one by myself. I mean, if you want to take next week off, we can. But you know, just know that it's going to probably affect the schedule going forward a little bit. We're going to probably do a few more episodes longer than we did before. You know, the more breaks we take. So we can get to our 100th episode. So I quit talking about it, right? Anyway, so I'm going to run Antique Man's video first, and then you guys can decide, you know, what you're thinking about his video, and I'm going to critique it a little bit, and then we'll let Sam do his intro, and then you guys will watch all the videos.
Where's the Antique Man at? He's probably still trying to figure out how to get on.
He's missing out on this, so here we go.
He's probably.
Hey, greetings, everybody. It's Eric Wilson Adams. That's my girl right there. Her name is Denise. I also go by the Antique Man on the Sean Renegade radio podcast. Antique Man because I will be 73 in October 2025. But he wanted me to say a few things. Who I am, where did I come from? Well, first of all, I was born in 1952. Many years later, I had those 4 children right there. They're older now too. They were fun, a lot of fun. My first concert, the Beatles. I was age 13. That's the original ticket stub. It cost an entire $5.50, including tax. Later, I would meet the Beatles, and they would give me their autographs. Nice guys, nice guys. Much later, I was in a band from about 6th grade on through life called Cocoon. Nice, wonderful guys there. All still friends. And we played at the high school cafeteria when we were young. That's right. And years later, we would be inducted into the South Dakota Rock Hall of Fame in 2018. They even said, here's a plaque just for you. And some other posters to go along with. Well, that was 2016, a different Hall of Fame. Anyway, that's a little bit about me. I like to write music, and I like to sing. I have a few songs going out there in the last year and a half on a few radio stations. And that's kind of about it. They're my dear parents, Dwight and Navora. Wonderful human beings, wonderful parents. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of a mess too, actually. When you get right down to it, I don't put stuff away very easily. Well, look, y'all have a great day. Thanks for listening. Tune in to the Renegade radio podcast.
Well, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. I mean, you know, for what it was, I mean, it was short and sweet. I mean, it got to the point and everything. The only thing I did not like is that he didn't show himself on camera. You know, that's it. But other than that, I mean, he has a good narration voice. So, I mean,
wouldn't you rather see his hot wife on those posters?
Yeah, his wife is hot.
But I'm just saying, he's part of the show, so we want to see who he is. We don't know. Some people might not know who he is that watch, or a new viewer or something. It's not about what I want. It's more about the viewer itself. They'd be confused, but it's all right though. I mean, I'm not gonna totally shit on it. I mean, it's like he put the effort in, so he's
yeah, he did.
So it's good. All right, so now we're gonna do John's video or Screaming Sam's video.
There's 2 parts of it, right? You got 2 parts.
There's actually 3 parts actually. Well, one thing you sent me a couple weeks ago, which I'm gonna play right now, just a quick little intro, and then you can introduce your actual.
Okay.
I'm funnier than my brother Tony. He ain't funny at all. If it wasn't for me, he'd be nothing, folks. So take that for shove up your ass.
Okay, so with that in mind, that leads into your video now.
Well, my whole family if Tony's around, they always say Tony's funnier than me. If I'm around my family, they say I'm funnier than Tony. So I figured while Tony and I are at a party, who's funnier? And a lot of them, I was disappointed in a lot of them, but I think I won. I don't know, but never mind the double chin because of the way the camera is and my fucking hairy eyebrows. That's what I'm gonna put out there. Don't look at that. Look beyond that. I did try to do my best.
From what I saw, because I watched the video ahead of time before I put it, download it and put it on here. I mean, I'm surprised too with the answers that you get. But
I tried cutting it off before they said Tony.
But don't give too much away. Don't give too much away.
Okay.
All right. Here is Screaming Sam's segment for tonight.
Hey, this is Screaming Sam, and I think I'm funnier than my brother Mad Dog. And what? I'm going to find out my family who's funnier, me or Mad Dog. So we'll go to my sister Kathy.
I think my brother.
Okay, we'll go to my other sister. Who's funnier, me or Mad Dog?
I have to think about it.
This is what she does at Thanksgiving too.
This is my niece. Who do you think's funnier, me or Uncle Tony?
I think my uncle.
Stop.
All right, yeah, okay.
Ready, go ahead.
Mike, who do you think's funnier?
I don't know. I can't say right now.
So far, I'm winning.
Winning by default.
And there's my no, she's a traitor. She's a traitor. No, they don't. No. Uncle Tony is not funnier than me. Just because she's funny.
Oh, is that what Rob said? Yes.
Melody, Michelle, who do you think's funnier, me or Tony?
Not sure.
Yeah, what a bunch of duds. We'll go down the line. Melody, your Uncle John, he loves you. This is my lovely niece. Who's funnier, me or your Uncle Tony?
I think I need a hot minute to think about it.
My God.
Yeah, Rob.
Oh, we don't want to go to him. What about you? My great niece.
Ask me. Honestly, I think Uncle Tony's funnier. Ask me.
No, we don't want to ask him. Carrie, let me ask you a question, Carrie. Like everyone says I'm funnier, Tony's funny. Who do you think's funnier? This is my other great niece.
I'll give you my shirt when I leave.
I'll give you Uncle Tony's shirt if you leave. When he leaves. Who's funnier, Madison? Me or Uncle Tony?
Do you need me to pick, or do you want me to tell you the honest truth?
Honest truth.
Okay, well, I'll give you best of both worlds. Truly, I don't think either of you are funny. But reel it in. If I had to pick, obviously Mad Dog.
Who's funnier, me or Uncle Tony?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. See, folks, I am funnier. Now we're going to go to my lovely. Who's funnier, me or Uncle Tony? Who's funnier? Who's funnier?
I think Uncle.
I will go to my son, Johnny. Johnny, buddy, old pal. Who's funnier, me or your Uncle Tony?
Uncle Tony.
Brad, I'm your buddy, right? I'll give you 3 traitors. Who's funnier, me or Uncle Tony? Me, yeah. I was only kidding about the traitors. But anyway, let's go to my wife, Marlene. Marlene, come here. We just want to know, who's funnier? Is it me or Tony? Honey bunny?
You.
Yeah. What?
Who's
Who's funnier, me or Uncle Tony?
Uncle Tony. Uncle Tony.
Look at him. He threatens everybody.
The figures he goes to his.
We'll go to my grandson, Jace, because he knows I'm funnier, but we'll ask. Jace, who's funnier, me or Uncle Tony?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do. Tell me who's funnier.
That's a hard question.
That's a hard question. Jace. Me. Who's funnier? Oh, my God. Come on.
I don't know. Stop asking that question.
So, I think I won this challenge. Who's funnier? What? Jason ain't giving me a straight answer, and I'm a little mad. I'm his pap.
Try and lift this.
Oh, no, I wouldn't lift that. Well, I'm happy with these results. You can't believe everything my family says. They're a bunch of... yeah, a bunch of whack jobs. I actually think I'm funnier. And my question is to you people out there, who's funnier on the Renegade Radio? Me or Mad Dog? I think I'm a lot funnier. Hey, everybody, let's say hi to Renegade Radio. Bunch of losers! They're a bunch of losers! Losers! Okay. And I'm inside now. And I know inside.
Follow you around.
You ain't following me around.
Come on, let me kick you down.
I forgot these people. Of course, he's going to say Uncle Tony because.
Well, I've seen him.
Yeah, you can't miss him.
Yeah, look who's talking. Daytona.
Who's funnier, Nick?
You should just
Me or your brother-in-law, Tony?
It shouldn't say Daytona Beach. You are Daytona Beach. It's hard to tell.
Why?
You have sand in your pocket. You are Daytona Beach.
I hear him more than I hear you anymore.
Yeah, but who's funnier when you do hear me?
I don't know. He's pretty funny.
See, look at his shirt.
They don't know nothing. This guy right here, he's my main man. I know what he's going to.
Both are funny individuals, let me tell you.
Okay, but who's funny?
Both have their moments.
I voted for Trump.
I'm going to give the funny man edge. The big gun luck.
Yeah! My man! That's it.
If you voted for Kamala, we're laughing at you, not with you.
That's right.
Let's
Tell
go. DJT, let's
Tell
go.
him, Renegade Radio is the shit, ain't it?
Renegade Radio, let's go.
That's right.
It was a little too long, but it was okay, I guess.
Every time they voted for me, he cut off. Every time they would vote for me, he would cut it off. They couldn't get my name out.
Well, I think part of that too is you're a little more threatening. Like you're following him around, standing behind him, and the family's like, he's gonna beat me up if I don't say yes.
I mean, if I hit my sister, that's pretty mean, huh? Which I did hit my one sister in the
My
back of
sister
the head.
laughed at everything Tony says. Tony could say he's taking a shit, and she'll laugh her ass off.
All right, you know what? Looks and smell and everything. You're both funny.
That's right. You're both funny. So now,
Ours might have been a little too long.
by critiquing, I mean, the video was a little long, but you know what? You did more than I asked you to do. So,
Yeah,
and
now that I
like
watch it, it's long. I should have shortened it up a little bit, but
no, it was fine just the way it was. I like it that way with the introduction and everything. Obviously, I'm going with Sam as the winner, not just because you being the co-host and all that of the show or a co-creator or whatever. I'm doing it because you did what I asked you to do. You did everything I asked you to do, and then some. You showed yourself. You were funny. You told people got to learn a little bit about you. Yeah, I like when people show themselves on video, especially. That definitely gets more of a winning edge in my book, anyway. Narration is fine, but when you're so scared to make a video and you ask me 1,000 questions about what should I do, and it's like, dude, you're a professional. You know how to.
I don't think I ever asked you, did I?
No, but I think Dad was freaking out. Like he wanted to do old videos, and I don't want to watch an old video. I want to watch something new, something fresh, something that shows me that you're still creative and shows me that you care about being on the show. Because you guys can show me all the old videos that you want and everything, but that doesn't put any effort into anything. I might as well just quit doing what we're doing and just give up on it, and not put any effort into anything anymore. That's good.
I could have given you some.
I don't
funny
even
little
know
video.
how. I don't even know how to do it.
Well,
No, just
you know how
tell
to.
him. You're at your racetrack. Just interview
You know how,
people.
yeah, I mean, you know how to. You can have Dale help you with that if you need. You know, he'll help you. I'm sure he will.
Yeah.
Took me-
Not at my
it took me-
disposal.
As long
Well,
as the film was, that's all. It took me 5 minutes.
Hey,
After
chase a
brother
coyote
played-
around your backyard naked. You should be able to do that easy.
Dale can inform you, John, step by
John
step.
Clark, can I ask you a question, you guys?
Yeah.
What?
Who's funnier?
Well, you're both funny. I mean, come on. I can't pick, you know, because it's,
See, I got the same
answer.
answers I did for my family then. What the fuck?
Because you're both talented, you're both hilarious, and that's the fact. It doesn't matter.
It'd
You're
be
both
like
hilarious.
it'd be like asking me who my favorite band is or who my favorite guitar player is of all time. I don't have one of anything, but I can give you like my top 5. You know what I mean?
I'm in your top 2.
You
I'm
want
in
to
your
save
top
grace?
2.
I got you.
And you know, here's the thing about it. You know, beforehand, before I met you, Mad Dog, you know, I only know of Sam, of your brother. Now that I got a chance to know you, I know you're hilarious. You know.
There you go. I'm funnier than you, John. That's exactly how to say it nice without making you.
That's because your brother introduced me to you. But I think you're both hilarious, though. But together, you guys could do your own comedy.
You think I'm funny? How funny? Look how funny.
Well, we
you
were
think.
kids. We used to do
You think
cheats
I'm
and call all
funny?
the time.
Well, you think I'm
Oh, I'm sure.
funny? How do
I'm
you
sure.
think I'm funny?
So
Am I
anyway,
funny to you? Do I make
so
you
the-
laugh? You think
so
I'm
I'm
funny? How do
so
you
the
think
winner-
I'm funny? What way do you think I'm funny? Am I hilarious? Am I
The
making you
winner-
laugh funny? Am I funny? How am
So
I
what's
funny?
that?
Tell me how am I
Can you
funny?
mute him?
I would love to. With Sam being the winner, so now you get to pick who gets to do the segment next time. Then, if we're not going to do a show next week, then we got 2 weeks to do something.
There's only 5. There's only 2 people I could pick. 3.
Yeah, you can't pick me. Well, you could pick me too. I could probably do something different than I normally do because I could make some videos, but pick whoever you
Okay, I
want.
picked Sean and Tanya.
All right.
Mama T.
Do you think I'm funny?
And the rules
Do
are
I
the
mute
same.
you?
Make something within at least 4 minutes or under 5 minutes at least. You know, so you at least know something rather than just like, oh, tell a joke and then here's a joke and then that's it. you know?
Saved your ass, John.
But then that means that next time in 2 weeks and in 3 weeks, then John Roberts will be his turn. So
And me. I didn't do
I'm
one
gonna have
yet.
to have my wife show me how to do that stuff on my phone.
you'll have till the 15th
I
of
know how to stream live. I know how to stream
Yeah.
live or live stream, but I don't know how to. I don't ever take videos or nothing.
No, but
someone-
Hey,
for me.
do that stuff when you go catfish, when you catch a fish.
Yeah.
Make him look like he's talking or something.
yeah. Say, hey, this is Mr. Fish.
Hey, someone said on the internet, Dan O'Keefe said John Lutz is funnier.
Oh, tell
Thank you, Dan.
Danny. Way to go, Dan. I only worked with you for 25 years, you punk.
That's why you don't think you're funny.
It was funny when I let him go home early every day. How funny was that? You think I'm funny?
Funny looking, maybe. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So what I have planned here is I have a segment here that I want to try with everybody, and I gotta get it ready here for everybody. This is a little bit different than what we normally do, but it's only because I thought it'd be kind of fun just to try it out. See
Danny.
what everybody thinks anyway. So I'm gonna do it like this here. I don't know if anybody can read it that well or not, or if you can, or if you can, might have to zoom it a little bit, or I mean, I know it's probably hard to read. And even for me, it's a little hard to read too. I gotta probably turn this up a little bit. Hold on here.
Where's it at?
In fact, what I'll do is I'll give it to each and every. Well, let's see. Hold on.
I can see it good.
I can't even see it. Where's it at?
It should be on your deal here on your. Well, I know you were having trouble with that before when we were trying to do something. You were having issues before. Mama T left, huh? Oh, there she is. It should be on your where the images are. It's an image that I'm showing you. So
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, should be on there. Okay, so what it is it's I was watching the movie Airplane the other day, and I thought, well, there's a scene where everybody's speaking jive and everything like that. It's kind of funny, And I thought, well, why don't we?
Baby translates.
Yeah, why don't we try that and see if it works for everybody here. What I'm gonna do just so I can do this.
I don't even see it.
Here. Hold on here.
GFBS.
Yeah, it should say GFBS at all on there. Should just show you what's on there.
Mine
Like what's
says
on the screen.
GFBH, where the interview is watching.
Internet.
Yeah,
What's the
Okay,
internet?
so you have the chord or whatever. Well, anyway, I'll just read it to you guys. This is Cab Calloway. If you guys remember who that was, he was a famous musician from back in the day. He used to speak jive. That's something that he liked to speak a lot. And this is his jive dictionary of certain words that mean things. Like here's an example. Jive has passed from the vocabulary stage to application in our everyday language. It is a fact that the American language has absorbed and made it its own. Many of the quaint expressions which originated among Harlem's musicians and performers. Below are listed the more widely used jive locations or jive, sayings. Like, for example, the first one is Apple. And in jive, that means the big town, the main stem. Like maybe that's why they call New York the Big Apple. Maybe I mean that could be. There's one called barbecue, which means the girlfriend, a beauty. So that's kind of I don't know. Can you guys see this stuff at all, or is it all just too small for you? Okay. All right. So the next one is barrel house, and that means free and easy. And so on. So these are just words that are just kind of, are kind of describe what, what speaking jive is all about. Is there any ones that you guys want to try at all? That you can read at all?
I like jelly, anything free on the house.
Okay, jelly, anything free on the house. Have you heard that saying before?
Jelly,
No.
gravy, pigeon. I used to be a pigeon. Now I'm just barbecue.
Pigeon is a young girl. Okay.
Like that.
Corny, out of date. Oh yeah, we're definitely that. That definitely describes our show. Let's see. There's a dog house. That's the bass fiddle, which I would never thought that would be that. Black is night. Blow the top, to be overcome with emotion or delight. It's like, okay. And a bush is weed, reefers.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
How about bust your conch?
I ate a lot of bush.
Which one?
A bush to me ain't no what bushes to me.
Yeah, back in the 70s. Yeah, bush meant something completely different.
I was a bush eater like a motherfucker.
I was a bush eater. Muff diver.
And see, you would be sailing if you had some bush left back then. You'd be sailing.
Just don't be salty, Don't be angry or ill-tempered.
Salty bushes were no good. I mean, you were eating them when the Red River was flowing.
It's just kind of funny. I thought it was because there's that scene on the airplane where they start speaking jive, and it's just kind of funny. It's just like you have no idea what the hell they're talking about, and it's just like So I don't know. I just thought it'd be kind of fun to show that on, dude.
Do you see that new movie coming out with Liam Neeson? What's his name?
Liam Neeson.
Yeah, it's the new airplane.
Yeah, I think that's going to be pretty funny.
Yeah, that's going to be coming out here on digital here pretty soon. But Galaxy Twin Fall Cinema has the plan. They have that planned this weekend, and the Nobody 2 movie planned this weekend. So yeah, it should be a lot of fun. Well, John Roberts, I want to say thank you for all your hospitality over the last week and or so, because my nephew Bentley really appreciate hanging out with you and stuff.
He's a fun kid. He was fun.
No,
I
he
like
enjoyed
messing
it.
with him.
And Mike loved the fact that he finally got to meet you. I'm surprised that he never met you before.
I don't get home very often.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. But yeah, everybody enjoyed it. They all we all had a good time, and I'm just glad everything worked out because I always kind of wonder sometimes like this whole thing was just a plan so we could hang out and do some fun things. Although the seats that my brother-in-law got were kind of, I wish they would have been a little bit better because man, I got hit in the head with a rock and a bunch of rocks, and then hit in the face, hit in the stomach a few times. I
Right,
thought,
sweet seats, dude. Don't you understand? You pay extra for those seats, just like the Gallagher concerts.
Yeah.
yeah,
And
but
get the
that's
Gallagher.
different.
You pay
That's
extra
different.
to go in the front and get hit with the stuff.
Yeah, but the Gallagher
You don't want to be down there during a World of Outlaws show. It's the worst place in the world to be.
Oh,
you get beat up. You get beat up.
It was just too much. I just couldn't.
It was a wet track too, so there was a lot of shit being slung because you can see it from up in the press box. You can see the mud starting to build up on the stage and stuff. See, I can tell track conditions from up there.
Yeah, so you have to wear like goggles and a face shield. And you didn't tell
the
Sean
flagmen
before
do.
he got there.
Yeah, the flagmen do, but
yeah, I was
pretty
surprised
cool.
Though. My thing was I didn't think it was going to be like that because the last time when we were there a couple of years ago, we sat on the other side, like way on the far end or whatever, where no dust could get us or nothing, and it was great. We sat way up top or whatever. And it wasn't just for the outlaw race; it was for just some other race or whatever it was.
Yeah, it's a regular Friday night.
Dude, go to any car race, I sit down, and when they first went by, my hat just went gone, man. It was like, they went flying by. I was like, holy shit, dude.
When these World of Outlaws sprint cars get going, it's pretty crazy. In fact, for the first time in my 20 years of doing racing, that's the first time I've ever had a show get postponed due to wind. It's just too windy for those big wings. Those guys are going 100 miles an hour and going into a turn into that wind and shit.
They flip them right
throw
over.
them right off $100,000 race cars right off the track,
Yeah, flip them right over, huh, John?
Yep.
That makes sense.
So we had a 1 hour delay, which sucked, but we got the show in, and it's record crowd for our racetrack, and we usually do pretty good for the Outlaws, so that's cool. And nobody got hurt. Everybody went home. So it was a good night.
Yeah. No, I mean, overall, one thing I will say is I was really surprised, just how many people there were. There had to have been at least maybe 4,000 or 5,000 people, maybe. You figure?
I'm thinking closer to 7,000.
7,000.
Yeah, because we're all. I think with the Outlaws, we're usually in the 6,000s. So and they said record crowd, so that's what I'm going to guess.
Wow, that's crazy. Huh?
That's amazing.
What are they? Them sprint car, like them ones that go sideways on the tracks with the big fins.
Yeah, the big wing on the top. Yeah, these.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's crazy. Those cars, there's nothing to them, except motor, and that's about it. These things they're 1,000 horsepower now, and that track when those guys start, it's funny because it's with the banking, you'd never be able to walk on it; you'd fall on your ass. But these cars are going 100 miles an hour this quarter-mile track like it's nothing.
Wow.
And doing it 4 wide, 3
they
wide.
Have to keep it at 100 to keep it up on that track, huh?
Yeah,
they have to keep it over 80 to keep it up high on the high side.
Well, if you got the balls to run the cushion, because our track only has a wall on the front straightaway, all the rest of it is open, so you fly off. And our banks are from the top of our corners to the back of the bottom side is probably 30 feet. So it's I've seen cars fly off that bank, and they're probably 40 feet off the ground, when they hit. It's pretty crazy.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's not that big of a track, that's for sure. You know, we were talking about that before, about the comparison of that to the Greenbush track, and it just feels like the Greenbush track is it's a little bit bigger, like or a little bit wider or something. You know,
Well,
I think
it's a lot of it has to do with Greenbush's surroundings. Greenbush racetrack's in the middle of frickin', it's out in the country, so you don't have city all around you. You know, you don't have all that stuff surrounding you, so it makes it seem a lot smaller.
Sure.
Our racetrack around the top side is 3/8 of a mile, but we call it a quarter mile. It's the fastest track. All the World of Outlaw records have been set on this racetrack. It's people that don't get to normally run here, like the 305 sprints, the Lightning sprints, the A-mods. When they come here, they absolutely love our track. So
That's cool, man.
It's a great track.
I've been
And all the
listening to
announcer
you
guys. Yeah, all my
I've been
announcer
listening
buddies
to you
that
every day.
work at yeah.
Yeah.
But they all say I have the dream job for racetracks because I got the best racetracks. So I enjoy it.
You got the best
send you a
racetrack.
message every day.
Good.
For what?
Hope you like it.
For best source, sir.
Yeah, I watch his racetrack talk, his race car
that
thing.
Thursday show. Last week was a big one. That was one of our probably most viewed shows. We had the Donnie Schatz's twin nieces on, who made their World of Outlaw debut at River Cities that night, and they're just sweethearts. They just graduated from high school a year early. They're full-time race car drivers. That's what they do, and now they'll be taking college courses online. But what you talk about, they've been taught by the best. Not only can they race all kinds of different cars, but talking with the media and how they present themselves and all of that stuff, they're true like role models for girls and stuff. I think they're super. I mean, but granted, look who they got backing them. I mean, they have their own mechanics that just work for the two girls as race teams. Now they'll start.
Were they?
What?
They were on. You guys didn't you guys interview them last year?
Yep. Yeah. Last year for the World of Outlaws, they were on again. Yep. With Wade Unger, he's the guy from Australia, and he couldn't make it this time. Donnie was for the first time supposed to make the show. Donnie Schatz. He's been on before via Zoom, but never been in our studio live. Well, then Tony Stewart fired him, a week before the show. So it's like, I knew he wasn't coming then. And so it didn't work out. But Donnie's sister is the one that she's my go-between. She's awesome. She gets me all the interviews, anything I want, basically. So yeah, but they're great. And next year I'll probably have Wes Irwin on again, the first Outlaw show, like I did the last couple of years, but kind of tradition almost now. I don't know if the girls will be on next year again, but we'll have them on eventually.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome. Yeah,
Dog, you got a little tennis elbow?
Yeah, I got some skin problems going on. It ain't cancer, thank God. They've been checking it, but they have to keep it. Covered. Why are we laughing?
No,
doing something wrong. Oh no,
that's tennis elbow.
My brother does that. I don't do that.
You let your brother
a masturbator.
You let your brother wake you off? What?
No, my brother masturbates, not me.
No, we didn't know that.
Nothing wrong with that. What's wrong?
You didn't forget.
Hey, it's in between brothers. We like to have a little circle jerk every once in a while.
I don't.
I
My name in on shit.
There.
There's a story
like
here.
that.
There's a story here.
We're lucky Frankie's nephew isn't on the show tonight. Jeepers.
Yeah.
That's why I was afraid to say anything last week. Did you see all the comments I left? Every comment, everything, right? I'm like, gee, I'm on that show, and nobody asked me that question.
Well, yeah, it was a different show last week, and Jason said that he could, he was having issues with getting on Zoom and everything. So it's like, well, and I tried to ask him to come back for today's episode, but never got a response. So so it's not, you just got to move on and learn that sometimes things don't always go the way you want.
I'm ready to go to the gym. I got to go work out tonight.
Oh yeah, is that what you all pumped for?
Yep,
I was going
as soon as I
to
leave here.
hold on here because I want to make sure that we get. I actually have some photos that I want to share from the. This is my other part of my segment for tonight that I want to share with you guys here. I took some photos, a bunch of photos actually from the racing because Bentley wanted to go over by the pits area, and so I was just like, well, I guess we can. It's up to your dad if you want to do that, and he wanted to do it. So I have some photos here once it gets done downloading here of that area here, but. For now, I'm going to show you guys. We're going to show you some fun videos here, and then we'll get the real party started here. This first one here is the whole thing with the baby AI and everything. These videos now they're the thing now. It used to be the Bigfoot, now it's the old people. Now it's the little babies now. So enjoy.
How do y'all get around?
If the truck won't start, we just take the lawnmower into town.
What's bath time like at your house?
Mama says a dip in the creek counts, but that's where we dump the crawfish traps.
What does your grandpa do for work?
Grandpa's got 2 jobs, moonshining and not telling the sheriff.
What's it like riding with your mama?
Mama don't believe in car seats. She just holds me real tight on the 4-wheeler.
What's the first red flag you noticed when you were born?
Daddy cut my umbilical cord with his pocket knife, then used it to open a beer.
What's a red flag tradition your parents got?
We always toast marshmallows over the tailpipe, because that's how it's done here.
How's your family doing money-wise?
Daddy said we're rich, then paid the power bill with deer jerky and scratch-offs.
What's the fanciest thing you ever ate?
We had roadkill squirrel once, because Daddy's truck hit one crossing the highway.
What happened to y'all's TV?
Ain't nothing wrong with our TV. It just quit working when Uncle Randy shot it.
What's a red flag from the day you came home from the hospital?
Daddy strapped my car seat to the 4-wheeler and said,
"Hang on, darling."
I love them, man.
I'm picturing John Roberts in these situations, with the country you live in and everything.
I think that's amazing. That's amazing at doing that.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that at all. Couldn't believe that when I saw it. All right, so let's see. Before I show some more videos here, I'll show you what I got here compiled here. Hopefully, you guys will be able to see all this stuff here. I guess we'll be able to do one-on-one. Okay. So that is, I don't know if I can do all at the same time or what, but these are, might have to. This is some of the, we Bentley went, he wanted to go to the pits area of, after the races yesterday, or last Friday. And so I got some,
I got to look at her tits?
No, pits.
Oh, I thought you said he wanted to look at the girl's tits. I said, that my man.
Not yet, anyway.
Come on, Mama T.
Let me see if I can get these all better here. Where should be able to do like slides and let's see. Hold on. Slide. Computer. There we go. Ah, shit. Hold on.
Johnny ain't looking. You missed that, John.
What did he miss?
He just gave us a.
I know.
You missed it.
Gave you some tea there, huh?
I'll go back.
Mama T just gave us a Mama T.
Oh, Jesus
Titty.
Christ.
Mama Titty.
Oh. And
some more of the pits there. I'm gonna see if I can download these like the normal way here before I because for some reason they just don't want to. Let's see. Let me do like this here. Hold on. Let me tell it here.
Jean-Claude, you smoking the weed, Jean-Claude?
Nope.
Oh, man, I just had some good stuff.
I don't know if I'd be able to. I don't know. It's probably not going to work.
So I'm so mellow right now. I can't wait to go lift. I'll be like, yeah.
I don't think I'd be MP4s
I
I'm trying to figure out this whole thing with the pictures and stuff, but it just seems like it doesn't want to work for me. So I'm just gonna not worry about it then. But we went to the pits anyway, and Bentley had a good time. Took a lot of photos. And of him meeting all the outlaw racers. They were giving out like free. Some gave out free hats. Some gave out free banners and stuff. And he got autographs from everybody and everything. And then we watched some of the trucks leave, and that was pretty impressive. How big those trailers are. You can practically live in one of those trailers there.
They do.
They probably
do.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
How old is Bentley?
He's 13. He's 13. He loves races. He and Mike, this is something that Mike, kind of did when he was a kid. His dad Jay used to be one of the pit guys, I guess, or roadie crew for somebody, and loved races and stuff. So it was always a good time. So, all right. Well, I'm going to show you another video here.
Today, my current wife and I.
Nope. Oh, I told you. I fucking told you.
Me and my current wife.
Current wife? How do you mean current wife? Who the fuck does he think he is?
How me and my current wife, how we met, and
Do it again.
So, this is my current wife, and look at it.
No, I told him not this trend. I told him not to fuck with me on this trend. I literally said no.
I just got my braces off today. Shout out to my current wife. What the hell was that?
So me and my current wife are pregnant.
What did you just call me?
We're gonna be comparing Volkswagen to Crystal Glacier. I'm here with my current wife.
What is wrong with you? What do you mean you're here with your current wife?
Today we're going to be talking about my current wife. We met in, Lawton? We've been dating for about...
My current wife is ridiculous, dude.
You're what?
I'm with my current wife, looking for...
This is my baby. This is my baby mama. And my current wife. My name is Patrick, and I'm a filmmaker. Yo, baby, why you putting we're doing a video, baby?
This is my current wife. She's so awesome.
Really?
What?
Your current wife?
Yeah. Currently my wife.
I want a divorce.
Ever been in that situation before? Your current wife and all? Nope, not John at all. Not anybody.
When they call me their current wife, they would have some current running through their bathwater. I would buy them a toaster for their bath.
Never use that phrase.
Oh, geez, I tell you. All right, well, here's
looking for some trouble.
Here's a thought of the day here for you.
I was just sitting here on the toilet and I got to thinking about the message of the day, and I believe the message of the day is to keep pushing, baby. No matter what kind of shit you're dealing with, you just got to keep pushing.
You say that when he's on the toilet, by the way.
Yeah, no matter what shit you're pushing.
No matter what shit you're dealing with, keep pushing. Yep, I agree. That's the message.
How about this one? I'm sure you guys can relate to how most of you guys proposed to your wives when you got married, I'm sure. Something like this, probably.
Oh, hey, thanks for coming out to the garage. Listen, I was thinking, we're coming on our third brewery season together, and I was hoping maybe by Packer season we could put a roast in the crock pot. But before we put the brat in the hot slot, we got to take that long walk off the short dock. So with that said, hang on. No, you are. Yeah, no. I can do brass, too, if you don't like that. Oh, she's a galvanized gal. All right. Oh, there we go. Third time's a charm. Fist bump it. Great. Now that we got that settled, can you give me a hand with this 2x4?
Wow. Yeah, then you betcha.
Yeah. Is that how you and Lori you proposed to Lori back in the day, there, John? At all, or kind of like that? No.
No, we were together for about 10 years, and I had actually inherited just a little bit of money from a grandfather, and my grandmother said we had to use it on something we always wanted but couldn't afford. She said we couldn't use it on bills, and we had a ton of bills we could have paid, but so we were trying to figure out what to do with it. We were driving home. It was, I think, a Sunday, and we just said, well, let's get married. And we got married the following Saturday, and that's what we did with the money. We bought the rings and rented the little wedding chapel that used to be on South Washington and Grand Forks, and then we all came out to the River Bend, which is a restaurant right next to my house now, which closed down 25 years ago. But yeah, so yeah, it wasn't I didn't even have an engagement ring, so it was just so quick.
Wow.
That's what she said.
Who's doing here?
I figured this out here, so you can actually show. I can show you my things now. I'll show you my photos here. Can you see all that now? Is it showing up?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
It's still very tiny though.
Huh?
It's still very tiny.
Is it tiny for everybody, or is this tiny just for?
I bet you he heard that a lot.
Oh, I see what's going on. Okay, hold on. 1 second. Ha 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 ha. I'll share the screen. Window. There we go. Images. Perfect. How do you see an image?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. So these are the photos that I took of when we went to the dirt track or the pits afterwards. Just gotta show you guys around here. Some of these. Did you get to go on the pits beforehand? I suppose to do lots of interviews and stuff, or did you do a walkthrough of all their?
I did. I always do a drive-through in a golf cart to see who's there. I stop and talk to a few people. I talk to the Donnie Schatz crew. I talk to the Dobmeyer crew and some of the local guys. And yeah, I always kind of look for anything cool going on, but I always have to be back up and get ready to go. So, and then usually by the time the races are done, I've had it. I've been there 3 hours early or 2 hours early already. I don't want to stick around.
I figured they let you drive.
That kid there's from Thief River.
Okay.
That car right there is from Thief River.
I figured they let you drive around a car or whatever, like let you pick a car you want to drive and just drive around the track a couple times.
Yeah, right. I've had the chance to hot lap a car, but I won't.
Yeah.
I'm afraid something would break, destroy a $80,000 car, and I'm not going to do that.
Did you ever drive one of them?
No.
John, did you ever drive one
not
of them?
one of those. Not one of those. I've had the opportunity, but I won't.
I got a lot of these type of pics here. I like trucks and trailers and stuff. I was surprised how long it's like a damn house, pretty much. Like a trailer house, literally. Or a fancy trailer house.
They are. Oh, they've usually got their race car that they're racing, and they usually have another one that's just a few things away from being race ready. So they always have for sure 2 cars, and then usually a backup chassis, and they'll have numerous extra wings, probably an extra 3 motors, 2 for sure, all in that trailer. And then they usually have a little living quarters, but the haulers themselves have, they're stretched, they're semis. So they've got, where they can sleep there in a pinch. Some of these guys like the Donnie Schatzes of the world, they've got a jet and airplanes. So they'll just fly and meet their crew wherever. So if they get a 4-day stop, like right now, they're all down at Huset's Speedway down in southern Minnesota and South Dakota, but they'll fly home and then come back. The crew stays in the semi, and if they're lucky, gets a motel when they have that 3 or 4 day layover. So yeah, but that's life on the road. The guys I know, like Johnny Gibson, the announcer, he lives in a motorhome with 2 cats. He has a little Jeep behind his motorhome. He's got about 5 kids in there, and he lives in that. Wes Irwin, the guy that's on my show, he's their head merchandise guy for the Outlaws. He lives in a toter home, a semi basically camper with his cat. You know, that's how those guys live, and they've done it for years. I don't know. I don't know, but
yeah, I was really impressed to see Dirt Vision's trucks over there too, because I mean, they must have like a little like studio area in one of the trucks or something, because that was pretty fancy stuff.
They ever asked
yeah,
you
and
to take
when
on the
Dirt
road with
Vision's
them?
there, that's what's that?
Did you ever get asked to go on the road with them?
With the race cars I have, I could have gone to Knoxville Nationals a few times, and with some of my buddies that race down there, but no, otherwise nope.
I thought maybe with an announcer, like you said, the one guy does announce and he travels with them. Do you ever get asked to go travel with them, being an announcer?
No, like me, I do fill in at other local tracks. You know, I've worked like 5 race tracks or whatever in my area here within a 5-hour drive of each other. But no, you know, like Sean said, Dirt Vision covered this last week. So all the stuff I did that night was on Dirt Vision. That's, you know, that's worldwide. That's, you bring your A game when those guys are in town, and, you know, and you hope,
all right,
maybe one day somebody call me up and say, hey, this winter we're doing a week-long series down in Florida. You want to come down and call it? I mean, that'd be a great excuse for Lori and I to get to go down to Florida, do a little work and mix it with a little play. And, you know, but you always hope for something like that. But I don't know. I like what I do. It's nice to get the break in the winter too, you know?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, those are all the photos anyway. I figured out how to do it. So I wanted to share that with you before we were done. But yeah, that was behind the scenes. And Bentley, you know, like I said, Mike and Bentley bond over a lot of things, but racing is very important to them. So it's how they growing up. So that's why Bentley's a good kid. You know, he's your typical kid too. He likes, you know, his technology and everything, but he loves a lot of things his father loves. So yeah, it's all good. All right, I got some more videos here for you. Here's that comedian that we watched a couple weeks ago, but this is a different stuff. Talk about something different this time.
Okay, every guy in this entire theater farts exactly the same, right? Same sound. We get happy the louder it is. We get really happy the smellier it is. I don't know why. Right? You ever want to share your fart with someone? Right? Yo, bro, open your mouth. I smell my fart all the time. Love it. Now, I know what a lot of you women are thinking. That's nasty. That is nasty. You smell your fart? Yep. And during the pandemic, it was helpful. I did it for you people. Okay? Every day I would leave my house, I would fart and smell it first, because I knew if I smelled it, I didn't have COVID. I knew that. I gave myself a little rapid test before I left the house. Every day. Here's the thing about farting that you women don't realize. That noise that we make that you hate, it means cover your nose. Air quality's about to get bad. It's respect for you ladies. Why don't you give us the same respect? Huh? Bunch of silent-ass assassins. Yeah, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. How does air come out of your ass at 7 miles an hour with no vibrational sound? How? My wife almost killed me one night in bed. I didn't know what to do because I didn't recognize the noise. You ever look for a noise? By the time I realized it, I was almost gone. 11 o'clock, this is the noise I hear. She goes, what's the matter? You didn't hear that? What did it sound like? Like Superman just flew over the house. She goes, maybe it's a TV. Maybe. 10 minutes later, my eyes started burning. She must have moved under the blanket and the air pocket came up. I'm fucking crying. I'm going, what the hell is going on? She looks at me with a straight face. Oh my God, I had pasta for Joe at my mother's house. That was you? Yeah. Was you? Yeah. Why didn't you say anything? I didn't think it was gonna smell. 42 years old, this was your first fart?
my God. John, are you
Farts
all right?
funny, dude. I don't care.
Oh,
The other one that
yeah.
tests the trucks, he makes it fart all day. It's hilarious.
Costa Mazul. John Roberts, I thought he was
Yeah, they
going
got
to
my goal. You got they got my goal.
Well, I remember last week I told you that I hurt my chest and my sternum. I think I have some cartilage in my ribs or whatever right here, and it hurts to laugh that hard. And so I'm sitting there trying. I can't inhale because it hurts too bad. So I'm laughing so hard and I can't inhale. And I'm like, farts to me are funny. They always will be. My wife will disagree with you. She hates them. That shit was golden, man. That was golden, if you ask me.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
My buddy got an electric truck and leaves gas all day. He got the tap and got on his phone. He can press it. At least farts all day. We'll be sitting in the coffee shop. People will walk by and go, and we'll just sit there and laugh like kids. We're 70 and 60 years old. We laugh like kids.
My kid grew up with a guy who was all-American tennis player, state champ, hockey player, all this and that. But the kid could fart on command. You'd say fart, he'd fart. It didn't matter. He could do it. Oh, it would be a gift. Could you imagine?
It's just why are they so funny, man? Why are farts funny?
I don't know.
At my age and my gender, it is not funny. I'm lactose intolerant, and I have IBS, and I don't trust farts.
Yeah, you have
I let one slip. Yeah, I let one slip one day, and the person that was standing next to me, he was like, "I don't think I've ever heard you fart before." I said, "Well, I guess I've never trusted one before."
Yeah, you probably shit yourself a lot.
I don't fart because I'm afraid I might.
Not called that. Let it roll, baby.
One time I was at work. There was nothing wrong with my stomach. I was just fine. I had just come back from break. I got into the forklift, got up, leaned a little bit, and went. And up the stairs, 3 flights of stairs to get to the closest bathroom.
Hey, you know we call that. You know, men call that, don't you? A little mud for the turtle.
Yeah, I threw those underwear away. Imagine my jealous husband's questions when I got home with no underwear on.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Wow. Like I'm gonna say, I shit myself.
You should have brought him hand.
You know.
You said, "Here, you like smelling women's underwear? Smell these."
Well, if you think that was
garbage, I wasn't gonna.
If you think that was weird, well, I got more for you. We're not done yet. We got a few more here. Here's the next one here.
Son, you need a girlfriend.
And why is that, Mom?
Because I'm tired of buying lotion every 2 days, motherfucker.
What's the easiest way to keep a man?
Always spit on his stick before you spin on his stick. Thank me later.
Well, sir, looks like you've got a classic case of rectina rectosis.
What the hell is that? That's when the nerve from your ass to your eyes gets crossed and gives you a shitty outlook on life.
Well, that explains my ex-wife.
I'll always be yours, even in the afterlife.
Hell no. We said till death do us part. I've suffered enough.
I am about to knock those tumbleweeds out your cooch and send them a-rolling.
Oh, that didn't play for me.
Oh, it didn't play for you? Oh, it should.
The first three didn't.
Oh, you missed the best ones.
Yeah.
I was wondering why you weren't laughing,
Well, I'm looking
John.
at Mama T laughing her ass off, and I'm thinking she's messing with me. And no, but I wasn't watching.
I wasn't wondering why you weren't laughing. You're the one usually laughing.
Son, you need a girlfriend.
And why is that, Mom?
Because I'm tired of buying lotion every 2 days, motherfucker.
What's the easiest way to keep a man?
Always spit on his stick before you spin on his stick. Thank me later.
Well, sir, looks like you've got a classic case of rectina rectosis.
What the hell is that? That's when the nerve from your ass to your eyes gets crossed and gives you a shitty outlook on life.
Well, that explains my ex-wife.
I'll always be yours, even in the afterlife.
Hell no. We said till death do us part. I've suffered enough.
I am about to knock those tumbleweeds out your cooch and send them a rolling.
Did I play for you now, then? Oh, good. Just something to say to Lori later when you're in a good mood, that's all. Here's another one here.
Can we go through some of the stuff my followers send me, please? Best sausage supper in St. Louis. Come and eat Pastor Thomas. Well, I got a feeling Pastor Thomas is only interested in Young Dong, tofu Korean barbecue. Hi, yeah, I'm calling about the Michael Jackson Thriller LP that you have. Quick question, does it come with the disease you contracted in London, England in 1740? Hey, Ma, guess what? They have chicken fur. You want a side of Gene Bean? Can we throw some Gene Bean on there? Just need a basic printer. Why, so you can print instructions on how to murder me in my sleep? Who came up with this doll? Let's do a doll that we're performing an exorcism on. And let's get, right before we get the demon out. Let's do a doll like that. Morning Wang is showing a house today. Every morning I wake up and wish I had a girlfriend, honestly. Hey, yeah, how you doing? I'm calling about the private room you have for rent. Do you want to just kill me now? I'm ready to go. Beef Dice Mexican? It's bad enough we were kicking them all out. Now we're gonna grill them? Now we're gonna have a cookout with them? Hey, I'm calling about the sofa you have on Facebook Marketplace. Just a quick question. Could you show the fucking sofa?
That first one just proves punctuation saves lives.
Yeah. Punctuation is important.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Oh,
Would have saved the pastor's life.
It could be worse, It could be worse. I got one more. Yeah, I think I just got one more for you here. Then we'll end it here. Let's see. I think this one, right?
No, Sean, don't end it. Ain't that bad. Life is okay, buddy.
Well, just a little, something to remember the episode by before we part.
Do you like to go fishing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Show me your bobbers and I'll show you my pole.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's all I got for you. All right, so if we're not going to do an episode next week, then I guess we'll be back in a couple weeks then. So because
are we going to do one or not?
Well, I mean, if nobody's going to be around, I guess not. I thought everybody's going to be around.
I don't know for sure yet, but I know we usually do something because that gets it's.
All right. Well, that's fine.
But I don't know yet.
Well, I mean, we might as well just. I mean, because I don't want to be like we're planning for something that it doesn't happen. If everybody wants next week off, we can have next week off. It's fine. It's Labor Day. I mean, it's Monday. I'll give you something to do anyway.
I should be home by then, but if I ain't, I'll do it on the road. If you want to do it, I don't care.
But we have an interview on Wednesday. This coming Wednesday for what was supposed to be done on Friday originally. Why I took the day off originally was because I was supposed to be doing an interview with Dan Spivey last Friday, but got postponed to this coming Wednesday at 4:00 my time, 5:00 Eastern time. So, but Mad Dog's gonna be joining me for that. But John, if you have free time that day, unless you're busy, you're more welcome to join us.
Actually, on Wednesday at 5, I'm meeting with the couple. I'm officiating their wedding in 3 weeks, so I have to meet with them on Wednesday. Don't you know it?
Yeah, well, I mean, you did say something last week that you were going to be doing something, so I just wasn't sure what day that was.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's all for this week. Well, we want to thank Dave Ellert for being our guest, and this was the month of August, our 75th episode in total. So we got 24 more to go here before the big 100, but that'll be a little while still. So, so we'll see you guys in a couple weeks, or that'll be probably the 8th, September 8th, I believe it would be. And so, we'll see you guys next time for another great edition of Frankie Sauce's Renegade
Love you
Radio.
guys.
And that's it for all of us. Bye.
Didn't have tornadoes here until we started putting into traffic circles. Because on the count of, you want to know why? That when people go round and round in circles, it causes disturbance in the atmosphere and causes tornadoes.
Bro, go away, stop.
Whoa, bro! Are you sure you don't need any toilet
No,
paper?
I don't, man. I'm good.
You're going number 2.
Yes, you shouldn't be looking over the stall.
How are you going to wipe?
Just stop looking at me, man. Like, just stop.
Do you have any toilet paper or not?
I don't.
Here you go.
Thanks, man.
I consumed the last roll.
I've been rolling down this road with my head held high. Nothing's ever gonna break the spirit that won't die. And through the dust and pain, I find a way to shine. Living wild and free, this renegade is mine. I am a renegade. breath I take is fire, fuel for my soul's desire. With every star I rise, nobody can deny. From the east to the west, I'll take my stand and fight. In this life I chose, I'm gonna own the night. I am a renegade, and I'm never gonna fade. I am a renegade, near the freedom that I made. Chasing dreams with my heart, tearing worlds apart. I am a renegade, and I'm never gonna fade. Can't hold me down for long, I keep moving on. This heart beats loud and proud in my rebel song. I am a renegade, and I'm never gonna fade. I am a renegade, yeah, the freedom that I made. Chasing dreams with my heart, tearing worlds apart. I am a renegade, and I'm never gonna fade. I've been rolling down this road with my head held high. Nothing's ever gonna break the spirit that won't die. And through the dust and pain, I find a way to shine. Living wild and free, this renegade